Hi everyone, my name is Ayla and I'm here to provide some ideas on how to make a healthy snack and choosing every day as a healthy snack day. So making every day a healthy snack day doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. It can still be tasty and enjoyable for the whole family. The ideas that we'll be providing today is going to be a lot easier than it seems. Just by making these small steps can make a more positive and healthy change. So before we really get started, I'd just like to ask, what was the last snack that you had? What were you craving and what did you end up eating? Oftentimes, we choose foods that are highly processed that might have a lot of fat, loaded in sodium, and even added sugars to it. So, these are the three things we really want to try to reduce the amount of. And some ideas that we're going to start with is the savory snacks. So, what we have here is air pop popcorn, hard boiled eggs, and string cheese as options. It doesn't stop here, of course, but these are just some simple ideas that are quick and easy, and they can be tasty on its own, or if you're feeling a little bit more adventurous, just adding some dried spices and herbs can really change it up. Some other ideas that we have is combining like two or more ingredients together to make a more fulfilling snack. That can be simple as a whole wheat cracker with low fat cheese and low sodium turkey slice to really meet your needs. If you're craving something sweet, we have fruit as an option. Fruit is available all year round. It's naturally sweet and it can be easy and simple, but also pairing it with some yogurt can really make it fulfilling. Some other ideas that we have here is unsweetened applesauce with some cinnamon, or perhaps making some yogurt pops with fruit, and even baking some sweet potato or yam fries can also meet those needs. For a spicy craving, opting for unsalted nuts, pumpkin seeds, or sunflower seeds with some dried chili powder can be fulfilling and satisfying, but also other ideas can be spicy guacamole, salsa, sliced fruit and veggies with lime juice and chili powder. And if you really want to take it up a notch, adding a pinch of cayenne pepper can make it just a tad bit spicier. The image that you see here is going to be roasted chickpeas with some seasonings, and so just getting a little bit creative can maybe be a little bit more time consuming, but something as simple as getting some of these options can make it fast and easy. For a crunchy texture, so a lot of fruit and veggies are crunchy, and just adding a dip can really make it complete. Dips can be hummus, guacamole, or even yogurt. If you are someone who prefers like a sour cream dip, choosing a low fat option is better. If you're feeling creative, we have roasting vegetables as an idea. This changes not only the texture a little bit, but also bringing out some flavors that you didn't notice before. And something to make it a little bit more fun if you have kids at home is making your own trail mix with some unsalted nuts and seeds to really make it your own. Now we're going to dig in some facts, and we are going to start with the salt facts. So salt can be linked to high blood pressure, heart disease, and stroke, and that's if we eat a lot of it. So if we are at the grocery store, we want to try compare sodium levels and choosing the one that has less. You can also look for on the label like low sodium, reduced sodium, or no salt added. However, you're still debating between one over the other. Just comparing the sodium levels can help rule that out for you. And so, since you are reducing salt or not having as much salt at all, you can try adding herbs and spices to make up for the flavor. And it can also make things a little bit more exciting and fun and can change things up a bit. Unhealthy fats are saturated fats, which are linked to high cholesterol and heart disease. So, trying to choose foods higher in unsaturated fat and lower saturated fat is better. This can be a simple swap for buying lean cuts of poultry and eating less red meat. For someone who is eating, the cookies on their lunch breaks every day, those are oftentimes have high saturated fat. And so if we make that simple swap, not only are we going to swap it for something a little bit more nutritious, but we're also going to cut back on the saturated fat. And then for added sugars, they don't provide any health benefit, and a lot of packaged foods often have added sugar to it. So if we look at the back of the nutrition facts label, it's going to tell you how much of it's going to be added sugar. So choosing one that has less or none at all would be a better option. Something as simple as plain yogurt and sweetened yogurt, maybe opting for the plain yogurt and just topping it with your own fruits and toppings can make a difference. Comparing unsweetened applesauce to sweetened applesauce and frozen fruit, if it has no sugar added to it or syrup, we want it just to be the fruit on its own. And lastly, just choosing real fruit over fruit snacks. So we are going to end here on the portion sizes. Oftentimes, unhealthy snack can just be me eating too much. And so some things to consider is just chewing slowly and really taking your time. In the process of this, you can ask, like, what flavors do you taste to really slow down your chewing? You want to ask yourself, how do you feel? Are you hungry? Are you satisfied? Or are you starting to get full? So that way you can really start to recognize those hunger cues, and then just serving on smaller dishes overall to avoid over serving yourself and then feeling guilty that food is going to go to waste. You can always go back for more. So having a smaller dish can be helpful. So that's all for today, and hopefully you choose every day as a healthy snack day.